What's up, guys? Alpha gamers? Guys, if you're not an alpha gamer, make sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button. Smash that shit today, and you're gonna join the WQ family. You're gonna become an alpha gamer. What that means is that you're gonna start changing gameplay everywhere. You're gonna start changing your life, changing people's lives, changing the universe. That's a powerful deal, I can guarantee you will happen immediately. Now guys, I have been on a crazy, insane, wonderful campaign against people who cheat and make fake runs. And then also those people who not only endorse this crap, but like let it live. And you know, that's kind of what I'm speaking out against right now, is the cliques in speedrunning that it run rampant and allow the cheaters to exist. And recently, like yesterday, a guy named Lizda, he was a old Yoshi's Island player. Apparently this guy is a god, legend, amazing ability to execute, like just amazing everything. Most of his runs were fake, right? He claims a few of his runs are real. He's like, no, that was real. Personally, I don't ever believe that crap. Like, that's what the downtime deathers always try to do. Downtime death, same deal. He was like, okay, yeah, the one run was fake, but the rest of it was real, guys. I really am that good. But over time, slowly, everything he did is fake. Surprise. It's the same with Crystal, but yeah, I don't believe anything Lizda actually did was real. What shocked me, actually, people actually knew about this problem for like two to 4 years. There weren't many, but there apparently were actually people, and Crystal's one of them, and I'm calling Crystal out again on this. This person is such a scumbag. Not only is she cheating in 2DX, cheating her LinkedIn past scores, lying about everything, making him a fake profile, making him a fake character of who she actually is. Crystal actually knew about this, the fact that he was either cheating or he was likely cheating, and this is why I think it's just so lame. And I'm calling the cliques out specifically. I'm calling out every speedrun clique because I know how many cliques there are. I know who runs these cliques. I've seen them all. I've been a part of them. I've been against them. I've been with them. Believe me, I know everything about the cliques. And believe me, it's the clique attitude, it's the clique culture that allows these cheaters to exist, because cliques do not care about the games and they don't care about integrity. They care about maintaining their hierarchy, they care about power, and they care about power concepts. Cliques don't actually have power, but they want to maintain this hierarchy that makes them pretend they have power. And this is what happens, is people knew about Lizda, but they didn't say anything. And it's like, how can you not say anything? That's horrible. Like, the dude's cheating, or he's like almost certainly cheating. There's a case against it and you're not saying anything. Like, that's why I called out downtime death in 2016. That's why I said I'm putting my balls on the line right now, and I'm calling out downtime death. I don't care if people ostracize me, because at the very least, people are gonna know this guy's suspicious at the very minimum. And what happened? What happened when I called it out in 2016? The clique actually came to his aid, and they pretty much said, no, downtime death is fine. He's not a problem. What evidence is there even of him cheating, even though there was basically like hard evidence back then of him cheating, but they just kind of threw that all under the rug. And that's, again, we've seen that again with this Lizda guy, where it's like he's cheating and then he gets away with it because he's protected. And now we're seeing it again with Crystal. She's obviously cheating. In fact, she admitted to cheating, and then she's getting away with it. I don't even know, like, how is she getting away with it? Like, these ESR people went to an extreme effort to put her runs back on the leaderboards. People are going, like, I'm getting these crazy clique agents on my YouTube, my Twitter, everywhere. These dudes are going ballistic on my social media, saying that, no, what evidence is there that Crystal cheated at all? And then it turns out she admits to cheating, and then these guys are like, okay, she admitted to cheating, but in a game for several years, but in a game that's not even related to ALCGP. I mean, like, what evidence is there even that she didn't cheat, right? So it's like these clique agents. And another thing you'll notice about these clique agents is they never actually come out with a real tangible argument. They always make up a bunch of logical fallacies, and then they always say, I don't care about League of Pass, and I don't even play the game. But what evidence do you have? And it's like, come on, dude. you literally just admitted to not caring and not playing the game, and then you're denying like real evidence, you're denying the reality of gameplay. Like this is just embarrassing. But anyway guys, check this shit out. I have been ranting on for years about how the A Link in the Past clique has significant amount of private discords, private IRC chat rooms. They're constantly trash talking people behind their back. Most of speedrunning is actually run off a shadow in these private rooms, and the A Link in the Past clique is no exception. Except the A Link in the Past clique is a lot more dubious, a lot more devious than most speedrunners. And for years I've been criticizing this, guys. Now I know for a fact that actually these exist, because back in 2013, 2014, 2015, I actually seen like real proof. I had actually, people part of the cliques would come tell me, yes, we have a group. We have a secret group. Like, we always are trash talking you. I'm like, it was a very public, it was a known thing. I was also a part of RKS for like 2.5 years. I lurked in their channel. I think I maybe messaged like 7 lines, but I read almost everything they said. And again, this is another one. Now, RKS was totally public, but still, it's one of those things where it's like under the radar, nobody really knows. But this is where all this shit happens. The A Link in the Past clique discords, this shit's completely private. A few months ago, somebody named Kev's Revenge actually showed me screenshots of multiple of the ALTP clique members, and several of these guys claim to be community leaders. They moderate the leaderboard, the speedrun.com, you know, the clique leaderboard. Most of the deals, they claim to be community leaders. Screenshots of them actually mocking and teasing and making fun of new runners and making fun of people, and this is all private. And what's really interesting is that this guy who sent me this, he didn't say anything else, but he actually did say that several of the, and this is why I call the A Link in the Past clique splicing ring. So I call it a splicing clique, right? It's a splicing ring. Because he said he has proof or has good evidence that multiple of these people are splicing. We have no, like, to me, I have no idea if he is serious, if he actually thinks that. Maybe he's getting me all boiled up here. Maybe he's serious. Why else would he show me real screenshots? And I even asked Emma and Josh, are these real screenshots? And Emma and Josh, in a very sad way, they're basically like embarrassed, flustered, making these ridiculous excuses to justify their vile behavior. But they admitted, yeah, these are not Photoshopped, these are real. Like, how long has this been going on? How many of these? And then, are they really splicing? How many of these people are cheating? Because here's the thing. These cheating rings, these clique rings, they hardly care. I mean, Crystal and Carl Sagan either knew about or suspected Lisa of cheating for at least 2 to 4 years. At least 2 to 4 years. So, and they never said anything. I mean, Downtime Death is another example. Do you remember what happened when Downtime Death started cheating? He got away with it for 2 months. 0 people called him out. 0 people suspected him. I mean, of course people suspected him, but they just refused to say anything. When he was finally, there's proof of him cheating, they made an apology. They basically apologized to him. They made him out to be a victim. Then they covered up the whole thing, completely welcomed him back into the community. And then he made an alt, and then they put his leaderboards, his times back on the leaderboards. And then when that was exposed, again, completely went under the cover. So these people do not care about cheating. It's the clique. They maintain the clique. And there's a lot of accounts of this, and it's like, I'm wondering, like, Jesus Christ, who is this real? Like, how many members of the ALTP clique are there? There's actually a lot, and they have like captains in other communities here and there, and you know, it's easy to tell this shit. Why do you think Ethan is always like flaming me, randomly flaming me out of nowhere? Why do you think Garrison is always like just flaming me for no reason? Well, this is what I'm starting to wonder, like, holy shit, who is splicing? Who is splicing? Who knows about splicing? Who's trying to protect the splicing? Now, whoever Kev's Revenge is, I have no clue who this guy is. He never responded to me again, and honestly, I thought his first message was a troll message at first, but that was the end of that. I never talked to him again. I have no idea who this guy is. I keep trying to message him back. It doesn't respond to me. Their goal is to maintain the hierarchy. It is not to enjoy the game. It's not to improve the game. Not to help new runners. That, of course, helping new runners, they would never do that. It makes them look bad. You know, what if a new runner is better than them, right? They can't risk that. but they're trying to maintain their hierarchy. And guys, the Link to Past No Major Glitches tournament that's going on right now, that's actually not for Link to Past. That is entirely to promote their new racing website called speedracing.tv. It's entirely to do that. They're doing all the races on speedracing.tv. That's why they capped the entrance at 120, and that's why they refuse to change or budge on that. They don't care about the community, they don't care about the players. They want to get speedracing.tv a more popular thing so that they can create a hierarchy, maintain their hierarchy, and maintain power in the community. Maintain their clique, right? This is a problem. But yeah, guys, this shit is getting massively heated up. The clique agents are falling apart. These guys are collapsing. The cliques are afraid. Through my efforts, rooted from my efforts to expose Crystal and expose the clique, we've already found a cheater in one of these leaderboards. Guys, months ago I said every single leaderboard on speedrunning has at least one cheater. Every single major leaderboard. That's what I claimed a few months ago. Yoshi's Island has already learned the hard way that that's reality. When is Super Metroid going to learn the hard way that this is the reality? Link to the Past, we have Crystal on our leaderboard, so you know, to me, I'm already like, okay, well, all right, whatever, you know, I already knew this. But this is the reality. It's Mega Man, you know, Donkey Kong Country, all of these games, all these communities, either in the past, recently, or soon enough, you guys are gonna find out the hard way. And it's these cliques, you know, honestly, it's possible you don't have any splicers, but I would look at the clique. I would look at the clique, look at the people promoting and defending the cliques, right? Because this is how these cheaters get away. This is why these cheaters do it. They do it to gain notoriety in their clique. Crystal herself, one of the most notorious ringleaders, and actually, I criticize and blame Crystal for a lot of the clique culture in speedrunning, but I actually think a lot of it is human nature, and it is what happens when dishonesty is a value and dishonesty is encouraged. You see people come into the communities and they're like, oh, this is a clique, well, perfect. I'm a terrible person, it's great for me. They get involved, they start lying, it spreads, and then people back at the lies and they claim, oh, well, he's not lying, he's not insincere. You know, it was an accident. It was just one time, you know, it's not a big deal. We have people like me who've been speedrunning for years, who actually care about, I mean, like everything I do is for Link to the Past. In fact, if it was not for Link to the Past, believe me, I would have quit speedrunning a long ass time ago because it's pretty fucking sad and pathetic. The cliques at least. I actually, like, big shout outs to the real alpha gamers watching. Big shout outs to the real speedrunners in the speedrunning community, because you guys are actually the real deal. You're legitimate. You're great people. And I know, here's another thing. Look at the successful people in speedrunning. All the most successful people in speedrunning, 0 of them are clique leaders. Like Clinton Stevens, for example. I've never seen or talked to this guy. I've never seen him in a single Discord. He's not a clique person. He's doing his own thing. He's being successful. A lot of these successful, I mean, look at Trihex. When Trihex got out of the clique culture, he started blowing up again. This is why I'm blowing up right now, guys. You know why I'm doing so well right now and blowing up? Is that I'm finally going outside of the clique. The thing is, I was never a part of the clique, but I think I always had an internal struggle because I wanted to be accepted, because I love Link to the Past. I love my game. I love all the runners. I used to. I loved everything about the game. Like, I was really, 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 really heavily involved in the game and only the game. It's the whole reason I've never raced. I've only raced Link to the Past. It's the only reason I used to only follow Link to the Past, only watch Link to the Past runners, only a part of the Link to the Past on IRC for years, because I really liked the game. And I think unfortunately it was this like horrible clique, but like I liked the game so much. I had this kind of internal battle, but now it's like I'm finally, okay, you know what? Let's do what's right. Let's really go with my gut on this one. And I'm kind of blown up right now in my own world because I said no thanks to clique. I mean, do you guys know why I got my Denmark trip revoked? Do you know why I had to forfeit my AGDQ trip? Do you guys know why? That is a direct result of the clique. And honestly, I think those are the most powerful things in my life. It's the best things that ever happened to me, because the Denmark trip, what did the clique people want instead of me? And what did he do? He stopped playing Link to the Past. Nobody watched the show. He got nothing out of it. that's exactly what I predicted. And what happened to me? I started making real speedrunning content. I became an alpha gamer, and then I created a legion of very honest, sincere alpha gamers who care about real gameplay. Like, that's one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me. And it's all due to hard work and belief and going forward. And then the same thing with forfeiting my AGDQ chip. I had a free trip to AGDQ. Community sponsored. A good community member came forward. He said, hey, you know what? I'm raising a fundraiser. And we're getting real speedrunners. And I'm a Mario World speedrunner, guys. Don't forget, my Mario World guys are watching. Don't forget, I'm a real Mario World speedrunner. They said, hey, you know, you're a beast at Mario World. We'd love to have you at AGDQ. And I'm like, you know what? I agree. And so I said, hell yeah, sign me up. And then the Clique actually got involved. They do this. They've been ruining my life for years. They got involved, the same guy, they weaseled their way in, and then what they did is they started antagonizing me, started calling me out, they started harassing me on YouTube, harassing me in my Twitch chat, harassing my followers, just straight up lying about me everywhere to all their friends. You know they're doing this in their private discords. And then I had to defend myself. You know, I said, fuck you guys, I'm done with your shit. Get off my Twitter, get off my life. You guys are weak, you're whack, you're lame, you guys are scumbags. I don't want to talk to you guys. That's why I had to do it. And you know why, guys? I had to do it for you dudes. Because I believe in you guys. And I believe in myself a hell of a lot, but I believe in my audience. Hell yeah, I believe in my audience. You know why I believe in my audience? Because you guys support me. And that's what makes me so fucking thrilled and happy. That's why I put so much life and vigor into my videos, if you didn't already know. And then the guy who gave me the trip, he says, hey, you know, what's going on, man? You seem like you're not doing too well. And I straight up told him, you know, I'm not going to GDQ, man. Give the trip to a different runner. Give it to somebody who doesn't have the resources to go to GDQ, because the truth is, I have the resources. I can go if I wanted to. Give it to someone else. And I said, I'm going to do my own thing. And guess what? I called out the Clique. They fell apart. They're crumbling. They are scared. They thought they fucked me over by removing my AGDQ chip, but I used that to grow even stronger. And guys, that's why I'm a fucking alpha gamer. That's not easy to do. That is no way easy to do, but I fucking did it. And guess what, guys? I'm gonna do it right now too. Again, anybody can call me out. You see these people on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch channels. I can guarantee, how many Twitch channels am I not in where these guys are trash talking me, they're calling me out, they're subtweeting me everywhere. How many Twitch channels? There's a hell of a lot. And guess what, guys? Keep fucking doing it, you trolls. Keep doing it, because the thing is, I say no, and I get stronger and I get more powerful. And guys, look at my stats. Holy fuck. Look at my stats. That I can guarantee you is in my favor. Oh my God. Anyways, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tell yourself you're a winner today. You are a winner. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to subscribe to become an alpha gamer. Join the WQ family. The revolution